If people are saying they like this type of pastel painting type of style here, how can I take this style and be the first to apply it into a different area? So today's video is sharing with you how to think about styles as opposed to copying bestsellers. How can I take that style into up and coming seasons, or to fit this into micro niches? And again, today's training will share with you how to have a level of consistency in regards to your design. Printify is my #1 place to sell all of my print-on-demand products. They make it really easy for you to create high-quality products because you don't have to worry about shipping these things or printing these things out for yourself. With the ease of use of being connected with Etsy, they will get all of your customer information as far as your price and the shipping, where your location is for your customer, the name, and the actual design that's on your product, so that the only thing you got to focus on is creating well and selling well on Etsy. And they have a ton of products for you to create. Not just your t-shirts and your sweatshirts, but they have all things with ornaments, coffee mugs, postcards, and multiple things you can sell as well. High quality products. Printify has a ton of things for you to sell. And the price here is pretty good with these products. Like this one here, you can start selling a coffee mug for $6.25. You can head over to one of their blankets that is the bestseller just for $13.24, or one of their t-shirts at $12.41. And if you see here, you can get this at a lower discounted price if you are utilizing Printify Premium, which again, anything you can do to earn more profit in the long run, that is a no-brainer. Now, you get started with Printify absolutely for free, but they do have their premium version, which again, you are able to get that discount on all products sold. I do have a discount code in my description box below so that you can get this for free for 30 days. If you want to try that out, I'll make sure I leave that there. But again, you can get started absolutely for free. If you want to sell print-on-demand products, Printify, in my opinion, is the way to go. I'll leave all the information down in my description box below. Now, listen, if you've been on my channel or been following my training videos for any amount of time, you guys should know it should be a standard practice. When we find these products, we need to, #1, make sure they are popular nouns, bestsellers. Popular nouns mean this product has probably just released or just start getting a lot of sales in a short amount of time, right? We can see all 3 of these here, or all 4 of these, honestly, are popular noun products, all right? I can see some extended data from Everbee, where I can see, again, how long they have been around. This has been around for 14 months. This one here, 12 months, 12 months, and 1 month, and they all have the popular noun badge. That means that they're probably ranking up in sales very quickly here. Not yet a bestseller, which again, will have the bestsellers badge, but really the popular nouns is the main thing you want to focus on. The popular nouns is what's going to show you 11 people bought it in the last 24 hours. So again, just continue being mindful of that, is that whatever you create needs to be based upon bestsellers or popular nouns. But the thing here is that we don't want to necessarily copy bestsellers, right? We want to learn from bestsellers, learn from popular nouns, and see how can we implement that strategically. What I am personally seeing is that what has worked for major seasons is going to work well for another season, right? So if I have seen this type of knitting type of yarn style have done well for, again, for Valentine's Day, you got to believe that's going to show up somewhere along the way when it comes over into the new season that we're in here, which is obviously Easter, right? We can see this type of yarn stitching is visible here. The best sellers tell you where people will spend their money. But here's where sometimes we miss out on the opportunity. You can take this same design style and apply it elsewhere and really be the first person in that space, or the first few people in that space, to sell there and dominate that area. Because #1, clearly the style has worked well. It's been proven in seasons, but now it's not shown in these smaller areas. For instance, one of the smaller areas that we've been talking about is going into the sport niche. That is a great area to go into because we're coming in, spring baseball is coming around, and find these little small areas. Look at this example here, right? Here is a product, again, bestseller, baseball season, 3 people bought it in the last 24 hours. And there's multiple products like this. Here's another example of this product, right? Been around for less than a month. As you can see, 7 people bought this product in the last 24 hours. And if you look at this, you can see that this type of 3-layer bow is nothing new, right? This 3-layer bow with the text at the bottom has been represented in multiple ways for different seasons. And what we're seeing here is that what has worked in the past is what's going to work well for these little micro niche areas that is going to do extremely well, right? So again, today's video is all about understanding what is working currently for the current season. And really, you can go back into Valentine's Day and still do the same thing, right? Look at what is working for this little 3-layer style right here. The 3-layer with the text at the bottom, that has worked well for Easter and can work well for other areas. So number one thing is make sure you look at what design styles have done well and how can you apply that design styles into new areas. If people are saying they like this type of pastel painting type of style here, how can I take this style and be the first to apply it into a different area? So here's an example of what I found to sell well. It was this He Is Risen shirt. So I put this in as a reference image. And here's the prompt that I put in here. It's on t-shirt. And I said for my foundation prompt, I said change the color, themes, elements to a different theme and add in a Bible phrase in verses, right? But here's where advanced scaling comes into play. I want this to be for a beach theme. I want to be for the July theme. I want to be for a summer theme. I want a floral theme. I hit generate here, and this is what it did. Look at this. This came out beautifully in my opinion. Here's our Bible theme. As you can see, for the beach theme, came out well. Here's the same thing for 4th of July, right? Here it is for the beach theme. Here it is for the floral theme, right? Here's an example of a product that has worked well for spring. Here's the foundational prompt. Change the color, themes, elements to be different themes with proper text. So look at what we said here for summer themes, for mother vibes, for 4th of July. And this is what we were able to get here, right? Summer themes, mother's themes, graduation, we said. 4th of July themes, we said. And you can see how consistent the style is. All right, so here's the same thing. Here's the design that I found to work well. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm going to share with you some designs we were able to make. And it's clearly not for Easter. But what we did was we found this Easter design that has sold extremely well. Here it is. This design that sold extremely well, right? Only been around for a couple of weeks, not for a month. I already have 8 people who bought this in the last 24 hours. My thought process is, if somebody likes this, is there any way I can make, number one, different variations of this, or maybe get ahead early and apply the same type of style into sport themes, for the July themes, make this for autism awareness. Think about things that are coming up, maybe for the graduation theme. And that's how we did this graduation element here. All I said was, hey, make this as a cap for graduation. And then I scaled this out to be great for personalization. But it was all based upon an Easter theme. But I'm thinking, how can I take this style and apply this type of jewel style that we have seen that clearly work well for Easter? How can I apply this into a whole new area? So here's a quick example of this element here, or this style here, applied into other sport areas. So I say, hey, make one for the beach theme. I say, hey, make one for basketball. As you can see here, nothing close to what what the bunny design looked like, but it did catch the style. It catch the 3 type of elements. It caught the text at the bottom, and it caught this type of jewel style, this bead type of style that, again, I'm proving all things with data. This 8 times in the last 24 hours. Around for a month, made 56 sales, probably more than that. Is it possible somebody might want the same style for basketball, for soccer, for 4th of July? The answer is yes. Same thing we did here for soccer. As you can see, very easy to do as well. And again, once you found a design to work well, like this example here, scale these in different areas and different niches. So look at this, beautiful, right? And all this based upon our own digital asset and using the advanced scaling option I told you about. And these came out very well for softball, for soccer, for tennis, for basketball. So now we're going to jump into Printify, and we're going to select a product to upload our design to. We are going to upload this product here that we created. Again, the same process, the same system. Now, that being said, we have already removed the background and upscale the image. So now we're going to head over to Printify here. And the product that we're going to focus on is a Bella+Canvas t-shirt. This is going to be perfect for us in regards to selling this for a basketball mama. And so we're going to head over to this shirt here. We can go ahead and hit Printify choice. We can see the price here. And from here, we go ahead and start designing. And now we're going to upload our design to Printify. Just be mindful as well that when you do create this, look at the print area size to make sure you are crafting this for the perfect size for the t-shirt. In our case today, we have everything dialed in place, and we're going to go ahead and upload our image here. And now we have our design uploaded. You can see that it came out with the perfect size. No need to make any adjustments here. And the DPI level is pretty high, which it meets our standard of 300 DPI. Everything is good here, set to go. We can change the colors of this. We can go ahead and set our price, but we're talking about trying to craft a design based upon bestsellers and definitely bringing in some new things to a new niche. This is the perfect system. So everything is done here. We go ahead and save our product. We can go ahead and use some mockups from Printify, but I like to go to Vid Mock and use some of their mockups here. As you can see, I'm over into Vid Mock here and simply use one of their mockups to really make this stand out even more. Again, all this came out great. And here's another version of the mockup as well. Again, that came out great as well. These are the mockups that we find more in line with what we see to sell well on Etsy. So again, it's good to create a great design, but if it's on a basic mockup and not one that is in line with Etsy, again, with all the bestsellers, then it might be difficult for you to make sales. But with Printify, we have our product set up. With Vid Mock, we have it displayed properly. And now we can start selling this on Etsy. Now, if you want to learn the next step of how to actually scale your business, I'll share this next video here with you that will share with you different type of tips and strategies to help you skyrocket your sales. Even if you are a new shop, make sure you click this next video here. And as always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I'll see you in the next video.